Hurricanes out of mind for perhaps many of us. People in those affected areas will be feeling the impacts for quite some time. 13's Madison Bickley is in the studio tonight with a look at how one local church drove 17 hours to lend a helping hand. Madison.
Melissa, Hurricane Helene and Milton blew out to sea weeks ago, but it remains a daily reality for those living in places like North Carolina. That's where a team from Fellowship Bible Church stepped in to help aid recovery efforts.
The 7 of us went with kind of open hearts, open hands, and just really saying, all right, God, lead us, direct us. What do you want us to do?
Hurricane Helene hit close to home for Fellowship Bible Church pastor of student ministries, Tim Walker. He's originally from the area.
My heart was pulled to do something. Like I felt kind of helpless just being here 1,000 miles away. I just mentioned it to our outreach coordinator, and he made an announcement that weekend. We had quite a few people step up and say, hey, we're interested in being a part of this.
Walker led a group of 7 to assist an area that looked nothing like he remembered.
It was kind of surreal. You see houses that are crumbled from the floods. You see other houses that have already been taken down because they were destroyed by the flood. And then you see other houses that are still standing, but you walk in and the insides are pretty much ruined.
Walker says what they did is nowhere near as important as why they did it.
You look through scripture, and time again, you see Jesus. He saw a need. He saw the people, and scripture says he had compassion on them. And I think compassion is that thing that is more action oriented. You can be sympathetic towards someone, but when you're compassionate towards someone, then it's really taking that to the next step, and you want to do something about it. You want to do whatever you can to stop their pain or just to help out in any way.
Even though they and countless other churches have put in the hours, the communities affected have barely scratched the surface of restoration.
My biggest prayer and biggest hope is that the gospel would be made known, that people's faith would be strengthened through this. To have peace through that is something that is our prayer for the people of North Carolina.
You can still provide donation to those affected by Hurricane Helene through both the Red Cross and the Salvation Army. We have their direct links attached to this story on WIBW.com.
Still a long way to go, Madison.